Hello and welcome back. You are with Moneycontrol.com and we're in the midst of the counting of the 2019 Lok Sabha elections. To discuss the trends, the patterns, and what are the big pictures that are coming out of these trends, I have with me Rahul Verma, fellow Center for Policy Research, who knows the election results like the back of his hand. Welcome to the show, Rahul.
Thank you.
First of all, I would like to know, how do you read the numbers? Was it a bit of a surprise for you?
So the final numbers in some ways is surprise, but I think it largely holds on to the trend of 2014, and that's what many of us were talking about. Given the popularity of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and given what exit polls had predicted, we were sort of expecting that there would be a clear majority for NDA for sure.
Yes.
Even BJP can be in the striking distance of majority. What we see here that BJP has not only performed to the expectation of 2014, but it has also gone above that record. What we may end up by the evening that BJP touching 300 alone,
That's
which would
right.
be historic in some sense.
That's right. This story is everybody's talking about the return of the Modi wave and in a repeat of the Modi wave, or in fact a bigger wave compared to 2014. But this story is also about the Congress.
That's correct.
The loss of Congress and why it could not revive itself. What, according to you, went wrong? If you were to point out one single reason that the Congress did not get right in this election, what would that be?
Congress got everything wrong. When you were at the bottom, if you cannot improve even by a single percentage point, which means nothing went right for you. Whatever little gains Congress is making only in one state, that is Kerala. In fact, they have lost further grounds to BJP in northwestern parts and even in east. In Odisha, they have lost ground to BJP. In Maharashtra, they have lost ground to the BJP. So nothing has worked right for the Congress. The reason nothing has worked right for the Congress, because Congress has been thinking completely wrong about how the nature of election campaigns have changed in India.
Yes.
It's not just that the popularity of Rahul Gandhi does not match to Modi. I think the biggest reason Congress is sort of like missing from the picture, they don't have a vision.
Yes.
They don't have an ideological vision for India. All they were doing is tactical games, which is basically making alliances
Correct.
and attacking, right? So if your strategy flows out from the vision, money control, you guys talk about
Yes.
corporate houses, there has to be a vision.
That's right.
Vision leads to strategy, and then it leads to tactics. What they have been doing, only tactics.
That is right. So to some extent, and to a large extent, actually, while Prime Minister Narendra Modi is a superb communicator, to a very large extent, the Congress also failed the communication battle. That is one part of the story. But the other part of the story is what next for the Congress? How does it revive itself? Because Congress had always positioned itself as a left of center and a centrist party. There is enough room for India to have a centrist party. Please remember one thing, if the BJP ends up getting a national vote share of say 36%, it's about 3 out of 10 people would be voting for them. But about 2 out of 10 people will still be voting for the Congress. There is enough space for the Congress to revive itself. What does it need to do?
So it has sparked a big debate. In fact, yesterday on the pages of Indian Express, you had Yogendra Yadav arguing that Congress must die, and then the second argument was that exactly what you made, that this space would not be easily fulfilled.
Yes.
Now, what should Congress do? They need to sit and think about what their vision for India is. It cannot be just about attacking Narendra Modi, attacking BJP. BJP, for whether right or wrong, they have a model, they have an ideological vision that this is what we think is right for the country. Now, Congress needs to get its acts together and think about from the days of Nehru to Indira Gandhi to Rajiv Gandhi, what is happening with the Congress party is not just they're losing electoral space to other political parties, but they have been frayed ideologically.
Correct.
Right? So there is no middle ground which holds Congress party. Now, at least in for last couple of months, Rahul Gandhi's speeches, Congress party's own manifesto suggests that Congress is moving towards a social democratic space.
Yes.
Basically, especially this election also creates an opportunity for the Congress party because this election will mark the decimation of left.
Yes.
The left as a political force, at least an electoral force, would be wiped out.
Yes.
The only 2 or 3 seats they are going to get
Are in
is
Kerala.
No,
in
Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu.
And that too on the basis of DMK alliance. That's not their own strength.
Strength, yes.
So they are not there in Tripura, not there in Bengal, Kerala possibly 1 or 2 seats. So whatever they are getting is from like the southern part, which creates the space like in the ideological framework for Congress party to move there. Now, first you need to think of ideological vision, but then you need to have a leadership which is convinced about that ideological
Correct.
vision. You just cannot talk about things which you don't believe in.
Yeah, that's right. And what next for Rahul Gandhi, for instance? He tried his best, and to be very fair to him, he led the elections from the front. He was very vocal. He was seen. He was trying to create issues. He may have been inconsistent in talking about the issues. But what next? What do you foresee for Rahul Gandhi as a leader of the Congress? What does he need to do?
So let me answer your first question using a cricketing metaphor. We are a cricketing nation. Sometimes what happens when a Virender Sehwag or a Chris Gale, they are in their best of the form, no matter how you ball, even a Yorker can be like shot for a six,
yes.
and a miss hit also crosses the boundary. So you are absolutely right that the Congress and Rahul Gandhi were making some right noises, but unfortunately none of them translated into vote or mobilization for the. I don't know whether Congress in this form will survive next 5 years, because losing 2 electoral battles and not holding power in many parts of India will create a bickering among its leadership at the local level, because in politics you need patronage to survive. So I don't know that, but for Rahul Gandhi and Congress, they need to think of sort of politics in long haul. I can say all good things, but all good things require time, cost, resource. I don't know where Congress is going to bring all those things.
Thank you, Rahul. Well, as Rahul said, Congress needs to have a long-haul vision. Congress needs to reinvent itself. It's probably back to the drawing board for the Congress. We'll keep on talking about this during the course of the day. Keep logged on to moneycontrol.com for more news and updates.